experience, but he's yet to really step up as a pro, and as mentioned, he has to start doing that soon. That was a good left hand to the body, but 2015, and he got knocked down in the second half of the fight, and he very nearly lost. And at that point, he was still trying to shed that amateur style, which took him a while because almost all of his boxing as an amateur that changed back in 2013. Rudenko just reaching for right hand there.
Very good amateur pedigree.
And there.
Very good amateur pedigree that Zhilei has. A lovely jab. Picks the shots really well. Doesn't look in amazing condition, if I'm honest. But yeah, picked that left to the body really well. Got good fit, footwork, slides out of range. Interested to see how his fight pans out.
Himself relatively well from that one, Rudenko.
With that pedigree I've touched on, he will counter you, Zhilei, like he did there.
Towards the back as well. It's unique atmosphere that you get in Monte Carlo. It's a very laid-back, relaxed kind of a place. Looking to lead off with that hook there, Zhilei Zhang.
Looking good here, Zhilei. Picking the shots really well. Careful, I'm not sure he twisted his ankle, but it's very relaxed, very confident. It is a lovely place. Strange atmosphere as per usual. Start planting his feet more.
Well, Rudenko will back his ability to absorb punishment. He's got a track record in being able to, likes a solid looking left hand there, Zhang, and then another to the body. There's a lot of weight behind these.
He's boxing nicely, really boxing well. Loaded up a little bit with that left, but looking to land his own shots. But like what I'm seeing from Zhilei here, boxing nicely, full of confidence. Good start.
So final 30.
Good start.
So final 30 seconds of round 2. We're just putting his punches together again there, Zhilei Zhang, and Rudenko was just caused to lose balance a little bit. It wasn't anything weight seen, which is attracting such great interest, and which will be at absolute fever pitch about this time next week.
Slipping and sliding, taking that little step back, out of range. Took a fighter behind him. It would be incredible. Really would. Be able to be a superstar there. And good boxing again.
And he's not too fussy where he lands it either. He's not always headhunting. If he can land it squarely in the chest, he'll do that. If he can go to the body with it, he'll do that too. The size of the market in China, say, and I know that it's something that promoters, every single one of them, I'm sure, including the one opposite the ring there, Eddie Hearn, is kind of looking at and trying to figure out a way that they can penetrate it, and Zhang here has managed to penetrate Rudenko's defences, and these are good punches, and Rudenko is in trouble here. Zhang needs to step on him. He doesn't need to be waiting any time because that was good, accurate work.
And he just took his foot off the gas, Zhilei. He just
not quite punched himself out, but taken quite a lot out of himself landing those previous shots, because that's really the only explanation for him not.
Ready to scramble you. He regrouped, got back to work though at the end of the round. I'm so impressed with how quickly he can take a step back. Someone who's so big, his legs are huge. Left counters to head and body. Always thinking, you can see there, and I said to you during the break there, you know, sometimes that amateur pedigree, that great IQ, when you have someone hurt, sometimes, which is great, but when you have your opponent hurt, you don't want to regret that later on in the fight. If Rudenko was to get back into the contest, you think to yourself, why didn't I put my foot on the gas and let my hands go? But again, he gets back to work here and looking very good, in my opinion.
Well enough. He Hasn't boxed for a long time though, 14 months out, and the mouth is a little bit open at times. This has been quite a high tempo to this fight too. If he just put a few more together in that previous round, then I think the referee would have...
Go through the gears, let your hands go, you know, in 2s and 3s, and then go again and again. You know, he's a little one-paced at times. Nothing wrong with that at all, you know, he's a heavyweight, I understand that, but I think he needs to put his foot on the gas and let his hands go to really make and do some damage. Boxing nicely, but Rudenko here, Zhilei acknowledging that at times, and there you go, lovely little step back.
Rudenko was dug in this round. I think he knew that he would have to, particularly towards the end of it, but again the left hand on the inside there, and he's heavy-handed, Zhilei Zhang. A bit of a round off here, and that's allowed Rudenko just to try and work his way back into it.